Giants are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To throw is Daniels. The throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Akers back-to-back catches.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2nd and 9 now. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down with Akers. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, 18,
and now an audible here into something else.
Smash, smash.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They go play action. Daniels firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To the air, Dart. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. 19 target. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Liking 18. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Trap 50. Trap 50. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Daniels. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
65 6, 19 tight, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
In motion, the tight end. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Okay, ready? Trap alert! Press only, 19.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down and 1.
70. Let's go. Ready.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it. Down to the 7-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
They'll run once more with JC in. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Daniels going to try to sneak. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. Daniels going to try to sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Jaden Daniels in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw now on the final play. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Well, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best one because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
An old school.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Giants are back within a score. And that touchdown reception, number 23 for him on the year, it's going to tie him with Randy Moss for the most touchdown catches in a single season. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Let's go. 70 rings. Buffalo 18.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And some room to run now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now Daniels. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Check mash. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Set. Hey. Ready.
Give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
18 cards, 60 back, 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions, Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18.
To throw is Dart.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
60 by 6, 60, trap 60, 79 Broncos, 70 reach, 70 reach.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory.
Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Looking high its way once again.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
But to throw once more, here's Dart.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Second and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Complete right side to Hyatt. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Mike, cut that team. Cut that team. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Dart once more.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
Giants will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Pack to 60. Pack to 60.
To throw is Daniels.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
70 Timberwolves.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
To the air goes Daniels.
First target, first catch, and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback instead of trying to cover downfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
88 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Ready?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Just the Eagles. Go check. Go check. Ready, ready?
Again, it's Krosky Merritt.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now a man who played his final season in nearby Rutgers. It's Gus Edwards.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Here we go. Ready, go. Ready.
Daniels going to try to sneak.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started.
Daniels going to try to sneak.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Ready, set.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Come on. Ready.
Give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And as this drive began, the offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Here Cougar 19.
On the counter, it's Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Tag. Cowboy 80. Big Lion.
Daniels looking to throw. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gay knocks this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
18 run. 18 run. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Cougar 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. They'll look to throw. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Come good. 19 Lion. Oh, I'm down like a lawnmower, baby. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
To throw, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check, get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Wrap goal 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Now Dart.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
18 Rack. 18 Rack. 70 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Dart.
And he comes back with one complete.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can't outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the